I'm Mary Ellen Geist with Detroit Public Television's Great Lakes Bureau, greatlakesnow.org. We're here at Stone Lab, and we just heard a really interesting presentation about some of the chemicals and pharmaceuticals we take into our bodies and how they get into the Great Lakes, and then they get into the fish and wildlife and more. So right now, if you wouldn't mind, just state your name and title.
I'm Jen Move. I'm associate professor at the university, at the Kent State University Department of Biology.
And we just heard a really fascinating presentation from you, and I'm afraid I'm going to say it wrong, but it's PPPCs. Do I have it right?
PPCP.
PPCP. I'm really sorry. So PPCP stands for?
Both pharmaceutical and personal care products.
And this means what? Like, describe some of those. It's like cosmetics and it's drugs we take. It's a lot of things. Will you explain?
Okay, so PPCP stands for pharmaceutical. It's including any of the medicine from prescription or over the counter that human or your pet or farm animal would take. And PCP stands for personal care products that include a wide spectrum of products, including like sunscreen, your insect repellent, and hand sanitizer, hand soup, and many other things.
So tell me, your research was mainly in Lake Erie, correct?
My research is mainly in Lake Erie, but also including other Ohio surface waters.
And what did you find?
You mean the PPCP project?
Yes.
Okay, so this is a new project. The Ohio Sea Grant just funded us. It started from February this year. So we have just collected waters from different watersheds, from streams, and from the outflow of the wastewater treatment plant. We have the water, we have the sample, but we haven't measured, so I don't have any results yet. But there are studies that were performed by USGS before. They have found that so they surveyed many streams in the nation, and they found about 80% of the streams contain low levels of PPCPs, and that including around 8 sites, if I remember right, 8 sites of Ohio streams. So, but there's plenty of studies have shown that PPCP basically is everywhere in the water that are impacted by human activities.
Some of the shocking things that you showed us were you showed us a photo of a frog whose sex organs were changing because of hormone levels. Is this true? Can you talk about that?
Right, so that is from a study that's showing that so because of dumping of some of the medicine in a category called endocrine disrupting factors.
Mm-hmm.
So they basically so they're actually interfere with the hormone system. So they will interfere many of the processes that has to regulate by the hormone. So in that study, basically a male frog, because of the treatment of some endocrine disrupting medicine, so they actually changing from a male frog into a female frog. So, but that is just one example of how high levels or moderate levels PPCP in our environment might changing the animal behavior, the animal development, and the wildlife in general.
And you talked about antidepressants being discovered in fish and in mussels, correct? Antidepressants.
Oh, yes. Yeah, so antidepressant is a really widely used types of medicine, and so when they are down into the water system, so they can be absorbed through a process called bioaccumulation. So they would be first absorbed by uptake by the algae, and then later on they can be moving on to some water filtration animals like mussels, but even in higher level in the food web like small fish and stuff. Yeah.
One thing you said is it is dangerous. There are dangerous levels of PPCPs. Am I saying it right?
Yes.
In people, in wildlife, and being discovered in fish and in mussels, and just getting into the water. But am I right in saying that I heard you say there are no regulations? Is that true?
There is no regulation yet, although they have been onto a list, so they have been recommended to monitor their concentration. But so far, are their emerging contaminants. So we know that means we know the potentially might cause harm, but because usually in the environment they're in very low concentration, so there is no obvious acute effects. However, we are more concerned of the long-term low concentration exposure of chronic effects, but because that part of science has to develop, and also the monitoring of PPCP is not. I guess that's contribute to the reason that it's not, because we do not know the direct environmental risk yet. So that's why it's not regulated now.
So you
Yeah.
you are embarking on some new research that might have an impact on that, correct?
Yes. Yeah.
All right. How do we find out about your research? Where will we see your research?
So I have. So my research is funded by Ohio Sea Grant. So on their website on the funded project. So you should be able to find my project. Also in my personal lab research webpage, I also made a little page to advertise that.
Can you give us your website?
I couldn't remember the exact address, but if you log into www.penn.edu/biology, and under the faculty entry, you can find my name, and then my link will be directly there.
Say your name again and how you spell it.
My name is Jen Mo, or Xiaozhen Mo, Xiaozhen. That's my first name. My last name is Mo, but I go by Jen.
Thank you so much for talking to Detroit Public Television's GreatLakesNow.org.
Oh, thank you.